Hi, my name is Aazir, and I'm a product manager on the product team here at Netsertive. And today I'm going to talk to you about something that's really important to maximize your digital marketing success, and that's the synergy between SEO, search engine optimization, and PPC, which is paid per click advertising. And more specifically, I want to talk about why running both these two things through the same vendor, such as Netsertive, sets you up for success and just has so many benefits. And I'm excited to talk about this. So let's first of all set the lay of the land. So what's SEO? It's search engine optimization. As we know, is about generating the most organic traffic. And so organic traffic is when somebody goes to Google or Bing or their search engine of choice, types in a few keywords or whatever they might do, and then they land and then they click on the SERP, which is a search engine results page, and get to your page. And that's organic traffic. And that's what SEO is really optimized towards. SEO is often seen as a longer play, where it could take 6 months to a year, depending on the maturity of your brand, to really get those results. And it's really about, building that brand loyalty, building trust, and there's a lot of really good benefits for SEO. And then paid, on the other hand, is really about that immediate effect. You run an ad, people click on the ad, people sign up for your service, or they submit a form, or whatever your conversion point is. And it's much more targeted, where we could be, we're running this specific ad about this specific service to this specific group of people. So as you can see, these are actually quite different. They're reaching potentially different audiences, even though it's your total audience of potential customers. There's a lot of differences. So when we talk about SEO versus PPC, we don't really like that here at Netsertive because it's not really one versus the other. They're different strategies that really complement each other. And ideally, again, you're running both those things from the same vendor, and then there's just so many benefits. And so one of the biggest benefits is shared data. And we hear about everything's about data. Big data is really, really important, and some of that stuff can be a little much. But this is one of those cases where it does hold true. The shared data, collecting that data, doing insights on the data is really, really valuable. And so what are these sort of key points that are data points that are shared? So one of them is keyword performance. So for SEO on your website, you're going to have specific keywords for each page that you're targeting towards. Ideally, your copy, if it's SEO optimized, is focusing on that keyword, not keyword stuffing like they used to do back in the day, where you'd hide a specific keyword in the background of the page, and Google would say, hey, there's 50 mentions of this goldfish on this page, and goldfish traffic would all go to. No, we don't do that anymore. We focus on very specific keywords that are relevant to your niche, to your brand, and we write the copy as part of our content strategy on the page, really highlighting that keyword. And then based on that, people get to the site, and then we see how the landing page performs, how the traffic converts, the scroll depth, all these various different things we can see about the website. And the great thing is that a lot of those learnings are the same things that you do on PPC, right? PPC, you're also picking very specific keywords that you're targeting towards, and you're doing content strategy. And content strategy in that side is more to do with the specific ad copy that you're writing, the images that you're choosing. But at the end of the day, that is strategic information, right? That's really important things that you're doing there. And then, of course, it's driving to a landing page as well, and we'll see whether it converts and what's going on there. So when you have both PPC and SEO under the same roof, we can share a lot of these insights about, let's say, which keywords are converting really well, right? What's working for a particular demographic? What ad copy is really resonating? And on the website performance, okay, what are people clicking on? What are people, which specific services are people really looking at? So we can think about, hey, this is something that's really important. People are performing on the website based on this. Let's fine tune our content strategy on the PPC side, what ad copy we're writing, or on the content side as well, and really just boost our rankings and just optimize both of those things. And this just gives you this really, really good continuous virtuous cycle, a good feedback loop where you're running your PPC, getting a lot of learnings, putting those learnings into SEO, doing your SEO, getting a lot of learnings, and putting those back into your PPC campaign. So there's just a lot of great stuff here. And when you're handling these through different vendors, that might not work as well, because there's, first of all, just a risk of misaligned messaging, inconsistent branding. There's different people, maybe something is working really well, but it's not brand compliant. And if that's not communicated to the SEO team, there may be just, it might just not work very well. If you're having ads talking about one thing and your website's talking about something else, that's not great. So when you have one vendor such as Netsertive, we ensure that your paid and your organic strategies work together seamlessly, whether it's the tone of the ads, content of the site, just making sure we're having that good brand voice and really using these learnings to do as much optimization as we can and building that trust with the audience. Also, of course, when you manage PPC and SEO through one vendor, it streamlines your operations. It saves you time and money. Well, time is money, and there's no need to really juggle between different agencies, do a lot of coordination. There's just fewer headaches and just better ROI when you run these two things together. And then you might get those cost savings and reinvest them into these campaigns and do even better in the future, which is awesome. And it just gives you the flexibility to really scale your efforts as business grows as well. So when you're saying, hey, I have more budget, I need to put it into something, you don't have to be like, hey, which of these two things should I focus on? Should I start one of these other things? What should I do? You can have that strategic conversation with your account manager and be like, hey, I have this budget. What do you think? What's the best focus for me? What's working across both of these things? Should I invest more of my budget just in PPC, just in SEO? Should I do both of them? And just having those conversations while having a vendor that sees the bigger picture just lets you be a lot more agile, nimble. It just takes less time. So we really recommend it. And again, I would highlight whether or not you do it with Netsertive, that you try and get a vendor that does both these things, because it'll just give you so many benefits. And so in conclusion, the key to marketing success isn't running just PPC or SEO, it's running them together. And you'll just get better results and also have a competitive advantage amongst your competitors who aren't doing the same thing, who maybe do have a lot of time lag because they have to talk with different vendors and deal with the headaches of that type of communication. And that about covers it. If you have any questions, reach out to our email here, info@netsertive.com. And please go check out our YouTube channel and subscribe. It's youtube.com/netsertive. We also have a ton of great content at netsertive.com/client-resources. Just a lot of great stuff up there for you to help you optimize your digital marketing journey. And hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks.